Ahithophel advised Absalom to choose 12,000 men and set out in pursuit of David, attacking him while he was weary and weak. He would strike him with terror, fleeing with all the people with him, and bring only the king back to David. This plan seemed good to Absalom and the elders of Israel. However, Absalom asked Hushai the Archite to hear his opinion. Hushai replied that Ahithophel's advice was not good this time, as Absalom's father and his men were fighters and would not spend the night with the troops. He advised Absalom to gather all Israel, from Dan to Beersheba, and attack him wherever he may be found. If he withdraws into a city, all Israel would bring ropes to that city and drag it down to the valley until not much remains. Absalom and the men of Israel agreed that Hushai's advice was better than Ahithophel's, as the Lord had determined to frustrate his good advice to bring disaster on Absalom. Jonathan and Ahimaaz were staying at En-Rogel when a young man saw them and told Absalom. They left to a house in Bahurim, where they climbed into a well and spread grain over it. Absalom's men searched but found no one, so they returned to Jerusalem. After climbing out of the well, they informed King David to cross the river at once, as Ahithophel had advised against it. Ahithophel saw that his advice had not been followed, saddled his donkey, and went home. He then hanged himself, and he died and was buried in his father's tomb. Absalom went to Mahanaim, where he appointed Amasa over the army in place of Joab. The Israelites and Absalom camped in the land of Gilead, where they brought bedding, bowls, pottery, wheat, barley, flour, beans, lentils, honey, curds, sheep, and cheese for David and his people to eat.